Okay, so this is our glorious Death Knight in his gotta get new gear, his funny looking shoulder blades. Anyway, so happy Monday. Here we go. What else? So patch day tomorrow is just server reboots, it looks like, so nothing extended. Standard hour, which doesn't really affect me, no matter what time I stream, it seems like. So no big deal there. I'm talking about World of Warcraft, of course. Oh, and also, was it Friday? Yeah, Friday I changed my talent focus from Unholy to Blood, and the reason for that is because doing stuff in the Maw, the stuff there seems to be tougher than normal. Research complete. What's that? Open your Sanctum report to see available callings. What's this? So Necrolord, renown is 2. View your soulbind powers here when you're away from the Forge of Bonds. Okay, so what's this do for me? Use the forward bond to insert this conduit. Okay, do I really want to do that? I don't know. So this is a new thing to play around with. Okay, so visit your Covenant Sanctum to pick up this quest. Okay. So we'll have to worry about that stuff when we get there. Tutorial, dispose of the Detritus. Deritus, whatever. Turn to your Covenant Sanctum to... Okay. So anyway, as I was saying, on Friday, we changed our spec from Unholy to Blood because it's more tanky. And up in the Maw, it seemed to be... damage production for them seemed to be a little bit higher than normal, so we're going to try a little bit of tanking up there, probably today. I've got mail. Should check my mail. Where's the inn's over here, right? The inn in the mailbox. Oh, bags. That's right. My tailor learned how to tailor on Friday as well, and sent us some backpacks that are bigger than the ones we currently have. Can't do that yet. That one. Okay. Ta-da! So look at all that space. Look at all that space. Okay, now we have to go visit the bank to put those bags in. And of course, there's no direct connection over here, because that would make life too easy. So again, switch to Blood, so we don't have the ghoul anymore as a permanent pet. We can summon one when we need one, but it doesn't last very long. Here's the bank.
For you, I offer only the finest.
And for whatever reason, I didn't have all those slots, but that's okay, because now we do. Wow. I don't have a whole lot of storage space, do I? Okay, Warden's do better than that. Cipher relocation, that's for the Maw. the bag. Go sit in there for now.
You
Okay.
struck a hard bargain. Good show.
Look at all that space. Thank you, Taylor.
You are welcome. Now, go kill something.
Gonna try. Are these guys always this tall? I don't remember them being that tall before. Okay, so we gotta go visit the Necrolords over in Maldraxxus. And... oh. Can we go directly to there from here? Or do we have to take the Flight Master thingy, right? Because I couldn't, you know, put them closer. It's okay. We're fine.
Welcome to the Eternal City.
Maldraxxus. There we go. Theater of Pain. Now we're going over here to Bleak Redoubt. That's where we're supposed to go, right? Yes. And the Armored Sperm flies again. So once again, happy Monday. Thanks for coming out. Happy New Year. Mrs. Gimpy's already working on her Christmas craft stuff for next year. Or later this year, I should say. Next Christmas. She's already working on craft stuff again. It's all she did for like 3 weeks before Christmas, and she's still working on new stuff for next year. It's like, ugh. Again, this year. The poor dogs have to suffer. So they get to stare at the back of her head all the time. And I forgot to tell Mrs. Gimp that I was changing my streaming schedule. And she goes, aren't you supposed to be streaming? I went, oh yeah, I changed that. She goes, oh, really? She's trying to think of something for me to do. I could see the little gears grinding in her brain there.
The House of Ritual's treachery knows no bounds. Punish them without remorse.
I don't want to punish them without remorse. I'm supposed to be doing other stuff here. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, we got a quest over here. What do you want?
Do I know you?
Training in Ardenweald. Look at this lot. Bones and Greasel. All of them. Need some meat on their bones and some training in their heads. Take this training out and get them some real combat experience. Ardenweald's a good spot. Plenty of things to fight there. Learn some new tactics. Get them used, blah, blah, blah. So... bounty on the Grove Wardens. Complete the real quest in Ardenweald with your training. Yeah, we'll think about... I guess...
Stay sharp out there.
Guess we'll do that today, maybe. See how much we have to do here. Again, I got 1 hour less than normal. Still keeping the 2-hour break schedule. So we're going to have three breaks today instead of the normal 4. Strength in numbers. Every soul in Maldraxxus has the potential for greatness, and we will need all we can muster if we hope to restore order to the Shadowlands. With this addition to the Sanctum, we can mobilize our forces and give them the chance to prove themselves on the field of battle. Seek out Merrick Feldscar. We will see to the deployment of our soldiers. Activate the command table. Oh, that's right.
And claim your glory.
The command table. That's what our research was. And it's... where? Oh, Anima. Do we have any turn in?
These have been battle tested.
Oh. there. There's our command table that's been
Accept nothing
done.
but victory.
So where's the actual command table? You would think it would be right here. You know, because that makes sense. Dun, dun, dun. I'm guessing this is it. Or something related to it, maybe. That doesn't look like a table, though. Oh. There we go. It's not a very big table for a command table.
Looking for a fight?
Blah, blah, blah. Stuff. And Maldraxxus... As Maldraxxi, we are responsible for ensuring the security of the Shadowlands. When enemies emerge, we are the ones who face them. The threats of the Shadowlands are far more than any one of us can handle. That's where I come in. I will be your eyes on the field. Allow me to demonstrate with a simple task for Marileth, so that you may both reap the benefits of my services. Use the command table to send Marileth on an adventure. Look, it's a table. Dispose of the Detrius. Sorry, Deridus. I never know how to pronounce that word. It doesn't look right. Drag any companion onto the slot, or this whatever. So, this guy. There. Companions will attack all targeted enemies. Okay. Okay. Oh, we don't actually get to see it. It just oh, it's one of these things. Never mind. So how long does it take? Oh, 20 seconds. Dum, dum, dum.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching. Okay, so we're going to get 5 stored anima into a reservoir for this. Oh, we actually do see the fight. Is he going to win?
Let's make some magic.
Look, he's so tough and brave. So this, I guess, is... I don't remember seeing this in anywhere else, so I guess this is kind of different, I guess. Got time to kill, watch this happen. Combat complete. But he's hurt now. Okay, so that's done. What do you got to tell me
Got some
next?
meat on your bones, huh?
So that's that. So can you do it again? Does he want to do it again? Okay, the threatening necromancer is protected by his minions. If you're not hitting him from range, you'll need to deal with them to hurt them. Blah. Threatening necromancer will hurl his shadow magic here. Make sure your allies can absorb the blow. Plague Song. Scream all enemies at range, inflicting nature damage each round. Bone Storm. Rules in place, dealing 27 shadow damage to all enemies in melee. Heals nearby ally for 28, increases their maximum health by 10%, and passes nearest enemy, dealing 28 damage and inflicting blah blah blah. Okay, so how do we know that they're going to be able to take that hit? Melee. Okay, so this guy goes here. Go here. This companion provides a beneficial effect. Oh, nice. Okay. What is it? This companion will attack all targeted enemies. Okay. Multiple troops of any type can be assigned to an adventure at the cost of additional anima. Okay. Can will only attack the targeted row. That works. Because look, it's the same kind of thing, right? Costs us 3 anima to fight this. We get more health than we do. It's 30 seconds for this. So, what shall we do in the meantime? Well, oh, everyone saw the pictures of the dogs in their new coats, right? Because Mrs. Gimpy's very proud of those coats. Dogs, not so much, but she is. So this will cost us 3 to fight, but we get 5 if we win. That sounds great. He's not going to win this unless we heal. Doesn't he heal? Guess we won. Okay, so we got a whole 3. Oh no, he leveled up to be level 3, I guess. This isn't the best way to make money, is it? Spinal Swarm for 1 minute. Ugh. Skeleton Smash. So deals 2 physical damage to the closest enemy. So that's what all these guys are. Heals nearby ally for 31 and increases their maximum health by 10%. Next enemy deals 30%, inflicting an additional 20 damage when the target is struck for 3 rounds. Oh. So the Plague Singer. This will cost us 3. Four and get back 1. Seems fair. They've got 300. Oh. Why does he have less health? What's going on there? Why are they different? Oh, bony skeleton versus swarming skeleton. Well, see what happens. You can probably do this with 3, but I don't trust them. Somehow I'm losing. Oh, because I have to turn these resources in, but I'm winning. I think that's what it is. That's why our numbers going down. Also means I have to go out and start killing stuff. $30. Hey, Ring, welcome back. Yes, this is World of Warcraft. This is the once you finish the story, that get to level 60, you get to work for the one of the 4 factions, and once you establish which one you want to work for, you start doing this stuff for them. In this case, we're trying to build up anima by doing these little fights. This is again tutorial. So we don't have to watch this. We can just skip to the end, but I just want to watch it to see how it goes. That heal right from the start seems like a waste. I mean, he has more health now, but it still seems like a waste. Oh, we could have easily done this with 3. Easily do that with 3. Oh, wow, he's up to level 5 already. And there's the real stuff. 10 hours, 11 hours. Is that how long it takes to get ready for it? Or is that how long it takes? Oh, level 12. Somehow I don't think we're ready for that. Our guy's only level 5. So catch the anima smugglers. Fuses 5 anima into your covenant server. Really? Oh, but it's times 6, right? Ooh, look, legs. But we have legs that are that. Don't I? Yeah, we already have legs. That game's kind of stupid. Bonus follower XP. Buys what picked up. Adventuring, tailoring, cash. Contains the assortment of common Shadowlands cloth. Let's do this one first. Oh. Cost is 50. And what are we getting for this? Just experience? That seems a little lame. 160, 160. There's 630 back here. Here's the thing does what? Bone reconstruction. Heals allies for 3. So the Plague Singer, he does damage on the back row. I'm sure we'll lose this. Because they're 168, 315s, 60, 160. So this guy's gonna kill these guys in about 5 turns, right? That guy will be the last one standing, of course. He'll be fine. These guys just do everything, dealing 307 damage to all the enemies in melee. So, what these guys do? 3 damage. Sure, we'll win this, maybe. So, it'll happen in 10 hours. 10 hours we have to wait for that. That means we get to work on something else.
Did you get a boo-boo?
So I have 3 of these things to turn in. No, I didn't get a boo-boo. Did you get a boo-boo? Let me get out of here. Over here. Over there. Okay, so we go back over here. Turn some stuff in.
My arsenal is yours.
Wow, that was noticeable. Okay, so what am I up to? 859. I need to get up to 1,000 to open up that one, 1,000 to open up this one, right? Oh, and there's different, you can even upgrade these. This is gonna take a while.
My goods will serve you well.
That's gonna take a while. What am I supposed to be doing here? I've got a long way to go. Okay, what about you guys? Little blue exclamation points, those are daily stuff.
Got some fresh meat today.
Challenges in Revendreth. So, should probably go do those.
Fight well, gladiator. You new here?
Okay, this is Ardenweald. I thought we already did this. Take our banners, steady our weapons, and bring war to Ardenweald for the Shadowlands. Stuff.
Be memorable.
Okay. What if I don't want to be memorable? I just want to be kind of remembered. Kind of noticed, not really though. Okay, so I'm gonna go do stuff. And learn how to play a Blood Knight again. I don't have any healing potions. That's okay. So the world quest. Deadly reminders at 0. That's this one. Shield resilience. Add this conduit to your collection at the Forge of Bonds. Okay. Guess. So what's the deadly reminder? Kill stuff down there? What are you guys shooting at? Those things I need to kill. I need to read what these things do again. Okay, so Marrowren. Smash the target, dealing damage and generating 3 charges of Bone Shield. Bone Shield surrounds you with a barrier of whirling bones, increasing armor by blah and your haste by 10%. Each melee attack against you consumes a charge, lasts 30 seconds, or until all charges are consumed. 4. Heart Strike. So you strike the target and one other nearby enemy, causing damage and reducing enemies' movement speed by 20% for 8 seconds. Uses 1 rune. This uses 2 runes. The first one. Death Strike, that's for doing damage and a little bit of healing. Blood Boil. Deals damage and affects all enemies within 10 yards within Blood Plague, or with Blood Plague. Shadow Disease drains damage or health from the target over 24 seconds. So that's good. 7. Death's Caress. Reach out and with necrotic tendrils, dealing shadow damage and applying blood plague to your target. Shadowy disease that drains health, blah blah blah. That's uses 1 rune, but it's got 30-yard range. Asphyxiate, pick him up in the air and choke him. It's a stun. That's a running away. That's anti-magic shell. Blood Drinker. Drains health from the target over this. You can move, parry, dodge, whatever while you're using that. Whatever. Oh, that's right. Rune Tap. Reduces all damage taken by 20% for 4 seconds. This is our little dancing rune sword that lasts for 8 seconds. 2-minute cooldown. Better be devastating. Then we've got, of course, Death and Decay. Oh, the Fleshcraft and the Limb of Doom. Blood Fury. Corpse Exploder. Vampiric Blood. Embrace you're in death, increasing your maximum health by 30%, increasing all healing and absorbs received by 35%. Raise Dead. And then we have our talents. It's a Blood Drinker. That's what this is. Rapid Decomposition. Your Blood Plague and Death Decay deal damage 15% more often. Relish in Blood. While Crimson Courage is active, your next Death and Decay heals you for blah 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 per Bone Shield charge, and you immediately gain 10 rune power. Lilith Necropolis. Damage taken below 30%. Health is reduced by 30%. Grip of the Dead. Death and Decay reduces the movement speed of enemies within its area by 90%, decaying by 10% every second. Bloodworms. Your auto attacks have a chance to summon a bloodworm. Bloodworms do damage and heal you. Red Thirst. Reduces the cooldown of vampiric blood by 1.5 seconds per 10 runic power spent. So vampiric blood is... Which one was vampiric blood? That one. Okay. Okay, so get more stuff. Dum, dum, dum. So, what's this thing? Powering Crystal. Look, choke him to death.
Still more to learn.
Those are my little exploding bloodworms there. So what's supposed to be here? Oh, what are you guys up to?
Hey bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I'm good. Stupid zombie things, whatever you're supposed to be. Again, so what exactly is this here? Am I supposed to kill it? Guess I should. Poor worms. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this. Hey, you guys aren't on my side. You guys on my side? Uh-oh. A bit of delay there. Got a little worried there for a second. Something like when the game freezes up and you're still fighting, or not fighting. Usually come back dead when that happens. that wasn't too bad. Not intentional, but it wasn't too bad. Click these things over here, right? Because we're supposed to. Dun, dun, dun. Can we kill faster? Okay, this may have been a mistake. So that was a mistake. There's just one too many there. Well, maybe 3 or 4 too many, but... oh well. So, I didn't use the right stuff there. Well, rune tap reduces all damage taken, so that kind of helped, right? That was a good thing to do. Should have done Lichborn. That would have got us some extra health. A little bit. Should have brought the sword in. That was working. Oh, I forgot about the limb and the shield. I gotta get used to having those. Empiric blood. Increase your maximum health by increasing your... I should have done that too. It's all Q. Bad record, welcome to stream. Checking in from yesterday. You know how you said there are many ways to play Pathfinder? Wrong? Yeah. Was I wrong? Or am I right? Made to level 8 without using the spell book at all.
I don't have a target.
So, are you bragging, or are you admitting that you did it wrong? I don't know what you're going for here.
It's too far away.
Oh, it's an important mechanic. Oh, yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of important. Well, see, the thing is there's no real tutorial for the game, right? So, if you don't play a spellcasting class from the... I mean, there's no real mechanic. There's no tutorial, so you have no idea what if there's even a spell book, right? Unless you look through the commands and stuff. Yeah, when you can't figure out... Well, the important thing is to figure out how to memorize spells and forget them. The ones you don't need, and memorizing spells that you do need. Because that's kind of, there's no tutorial for that stuff. That's definitely a big, issue with the game. Is there's no real tutorial. So we're in auto level. It's like a whole new game now. Better too, probably, right? Maybe there's got to be videos out there on the internet already about how to do that stuff. You should probably look and see. Going, hey, this is how you do this. This is how you do that. Man, there'll be a lot of work, though. We done with this 95%. Much less safe going. Yep, that'll do it. When you actually have tools to use, it's amazing what you can get done. When you know there's a hammer there and you actually have an idea on how to use it. No, I don't have really the time. That's a lot of work, Jeff, to do tutorials for games. Because you actually have to plan it out. It's not like, oh, let's just do it. You actually have to figure it out, or plan it out ahead of time if you want to do it right.
Thwarted them for now, but the liches always return. Remain vigilant.
I'm just hitting buttons. I'm not really doing anything right now. I'm just seeing what works. Okay, so Alt O, what did that do? Oh, Blood Fury. Okay. Yeah, there's online material for Pathfinder table, but no good videos for the game. A couple of super in-depth to technical vids that run an hour or so. Yeah, it's a little excessive there to get the basics in. So maybe it wouldn't be a horrible idea just to get the basics, just to help people out. Do that. I'll get some of this over there. What do we do? Ritual mantle. 35 stored animate to your covenant. Times 3, right? 170. Oh. Or 175 reputation with the Undying Army, whoever that is. I think that's who I'm fighting for, right? Jesus 3. Another quest over there. Let's go see what this is. It's not too terribly far. And we can even fly over there. Oh, this is the ooze thing. How'd you get up here?
At ease. You have your orders.
Anyway, happy Monday.
Our house's research continues, apprentice. Perhaps you can help gather the necessary reagents for our latest mixture.
Where am I? Way up here. Okay, so yeah, we've done this before, or these before.
The cycle has brought you to me.
Deliver any combination of goo, vicious goo, and brought to the pool.
May your
Okay.
path keep you from the mark. You look oddly hale today.
No, enter play, fall, and recover 12. No, we're not doing that. It's a
For the
dungeon.
Margrave and Maldraxxus.
So this is just a matter of just going out here and beating up on slimes. What's this over here? Plague Fallen Chest. I won't be able to open that, I think. I like how we can put a disease on a goo. Goo, 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 goo. No goo? Ah. Stop chewing on me. Silly goo. Which ones? No. Those are the ones we killed. Okay, so we're 2/3 of the way there. This is going fairly quick. Just curse myself. And one more. Dum 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 dum. Go 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 go. See? Lucky. So yeah, just, this is daily stuff. It's just basically it's like a rep grind, a reputation grind type deal. collecting resources for stuff to upgrade the stuff that we already have in the Maldraxxus headquarters. So we're down there.
An unexpected result is an experiment's greatest reward. Thank you for your assistance.
So pool of monstrosities, that's just still going. You keep work on that if you want, but we don't want. Okay, where am I going next? Let's see. Gonna do this one, get a flight point right there. Few bumps, sure.
The air was once rich with anima.
Look, we're flying. So this is very, yeah, depressing terrain. It's very depressing terrain. But apparently he's happy enough to do a little barrel roll thingy there.
We need heavy artillery to repel our foes. Help our
Hello
troops ready our
everyone.
weapons.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
So I'm supposed to defend this artillery. After we collect some stuff on the way there. Still need to hit up the bazaar for selling all this junk that I'm carrying around.
Your defeat comes.
Okay, so just go here and do something. Protect the ballista while it is repaired. Okay. Will you? Sure about that? Did I win yet? Not yet. Exploding stuff. So appealing. They look awfully dead.
So this is defeat.
I'm gonna slaughter you.
Did we win? We won. So I gotta do one more. Do one more. You look like an elite. Oh, you're not. Except for the 47,000 hit points. That was weak. Dead creatures everywhere. Trying to get over here. The question is, am I getting a credit on this one while it's being built? I don't know. Bandit, you ever play Celeste? I am a Kickstarter backer, so I have it. I haven't really played it yet, though, because I'm waiting for the finished version, because it's still in development. But I will be playing it. But yeah, I played the demo and stuff, so... Actually, I think they had the demo out during the Kickstarter. I think that's what sold me. Need more crap on the ground here.
It isn't fair.
Dump, 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 dump. Get a little crowded here. Alright, I forget that I have this. Not that I need it.
Not fail us.
So this is defeat.
Yes, that's defeat. That was a little overkill. Okay, so is that my 3? Did my 3 dailies? No, I gotta do another one. Where am I? So I can go up Rebellious Souls. What's Rebellious Souls? Meet round an element. Okay, sure. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
Not yet. Getting there, but not yet. So, off we go. Go turn the turn on here, or turn in for this particular quest, for something. I don't know what it is. But it's over here somewhere, I think. There's a road back here. This is totally safe. I got the hiccups. To the left. Keep going this way. Hopefully it goes around. Looks like it does. Got a mine more going on the way there, though. Hey, Jebrin. Welcome back. Happy Monday. Was today the day you find out about what you're going to do with your foot or your leg? Or is that a different day? Got home. You'll be cutting your knee open. Wonderful. So much fun.
Ah, the Mawwalker has arrived. We will soon reclaim your body, Ameni.
I don't know about that. At least there, and we'll see what it's operational, blah blah blah. Worked on the body banks with surgeons Stitch Flesh to design, blah blah blah. If we gain control of the body banks, we will have the parts necessary to rebuild many and create new bodies for other souls we rescue. Do I want to do this? This isn't really part of our thing, right? Or is it?
You would make quite the suitable
It's rich with remains of fallen soldiers, blah. Created what I call the antimatter orb, which you can reanimate the sail to matter littered throughout the foundry. Let us see how many of the new animates would join our cause. Those who don't, well, they should be well accustomed to being slain by now. Is this stuff I have to do? Because it doesn't look like it's part of our thing. Or is it?
Trust in the cycle.
I'd rather do that one to the south there. Stabilize plague strain. Fuse 30 animate into your Covenant's reservoir. What is that, times 4? That's 3. Is it some there? Let's do that. Work on a reputation, I guess. It's not too terribly far away. It's 600 meters or yards, or whatever it is. Probably not the way to go, but we'll be fine. Hey, Vidarian. Happy New Year. Happy Monday. Some silly nerd named Biff. Yeah, he does that. He's funny that way. Should have known. Okay, so where am I going? Oh, there's a road back that way, it looks like. Maybe. Yep, there it is. Running. When do we get to fly? Do we ever get to fly? This looks crowded.
The Primus was the victor of countless hard-won battles. Honor him by defeating enemies in this revered place.
They want to kill me. I was just running through here minding my own business. I return. Half past never, or at least that's the typical response. This is this far into an expansion. That's true, isn't it? Hey, Olis, welcome back. Those things count. Those things count. Absorb? What's this absorb crap? And what am I carrying on my back? I just noticed that. giving us any loot for this? Seems kind of tight. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, these guys aren't
It's
really
that time
undead,
again.
are they?
Drink some water to keep that brain
They're
moist.
technically not undead. Dum, 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 dum. Ah, grinding daily, so much fun. Two left. Like, you guys left. What's this over here? Is that the turn-in? Oh, plant the banner. I don't want to plant a banner.
Honoring the legacy of the Primus is a solemn duty, one owed by all who vow to defend Maldraxxus. You have done well.
Have I? Because I don't know where the hell I am. Okay, off we go. We have to go to Ardenweald to do stuff over there too. Hopefully this is the way out. Yeah, it looks like it is. House of the Chosen. Oh, is this not where we're supposed to be? This looks bad. This could go bad. It looks kind of bad to go that way. Yeah, only if I stop is it bad. Maybe. This looks like it's getting worse. Okay, this got worse. I forgot where I was. Uh-oh. Forever Warrior. Mistakes were made. It's okay. Big mistakes were made. Anyway, where was I? So I was kind of not close. I went to... I guess. Kind of. Should have went a little bit further. I made the wrong turn. I should have made a left there. Because coming from this... Actually, I should have made a left there, coming on that way. I don't know why I went to the right. These guys used to be on our team, right? That's why this looks familiar. We used to be working for them. Now let me go. Really? Where'd that come? Oh, an elite. Awesome. Where's the flight master? Down here in the corner, right? They're pretending to be not bad guys for a while in the story. Yeah, pretending to not be the bad guys. Jerks.
Ready to strike. All will know.
Dum, dum, dum. So, only one death. Because a wrong turn was made. So what's... Oh, there's supposed to be... I'm going to turn in our anima. That's what I'm doing back here. Dum, 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 dum. Run, run, run. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Turn in.
Here for inspection.
Oh, look at that, 1,000. So, transport network or anima conductor? Once operational allows you to siphon anima to different parts of Maldraxxus in order to activate new challenges and adventures. This one. Acropolis that dominates the sky above Maldraxxus. Restore access to more travel options within the zone and discover hidden secrets. Use that access to earn unique rewards. Sure, why not? Yeah, because I can't do that one yet. So we'll do the network first, I guess. Researching. Yeah, because grinding isn't painful enough. You have to wait.
I keep everything well maintained.
Okay, so we'll get there.
Reach out and claim your glory.
Yeah. Okay, so I am done. Gotta collect that stuff. That's gotta wait like 9 hours until that's done. Forge of bonds. That's something I need to worry about? I think so. Grind to reduce the severity of your grind so you can grind more grinds.
Ah, my apprentice.
Yeah.
You return at last.
Requires renown 3. Current renown is 2. Click to activate this path. But this, you can only do it one path at a time, correct? That's advanced, grants an additional 50% movement speed. Abomination limb deals 50% increased damage. Okay, so we can do consumes what? Not sure what I consumed, but it's consumed. Okay, so we're done in this area for now, I think. We can do that one up there. Is there a quick way? Oh, there's a quick way to get up there. I should do that. Get it over with. Dum, 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 jump.
Don't mince words. Fight well.
Okay, so that's where we're going. Gonna go down whatever that is they want us to do up here. Get some anima. 35. I have a feeling they're gonna make us do some actual work. Oh, we still need to go back to the maw too. I guess that's just what I. Well, I guess we can do. Defend Ardenweald. Defend Ardenweald. Oh, that was.
Continue to bolster their forces at the Temple of Courage. Aid the Kyrian in eradicating them.
Oh, did we?
What do you need of me?
I think I did this yesterday.
Bring
Didn't I?
justice to our enemies.
Yeah, I did this yesterday. Yeah, I remember doing this yesterday. Was it? No, maybe it was. Couldn't have been yesterday. It was Friday. Sorry, we did this on Friday. I don't like the way she's carrying me though. It looks very uncomfortable. It's gonna hurt my shoulder.
I need to get closer.
Oops.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
Target.
That was really poorly done.
I need to target something first.
We done? I've got one more to do, looks like. It's got a little bit of health. This thing realizes she's no match for He-Orc.
What transpired in Bastion is a stain on our honor. We must do all we can to correct it.
We're done. So I think I'm done. Yep, there we go. I gotta run. No, I don't have to run all the way back. There's a Flight Master in this area, isn't there? Over there. Look, it's Baron Hallis. He's got anger issues. How many times do we have to kill him anyway? I guess you don't have to kill him once. Then you don't never see him again. But I don't make the rules, so I don't get to play by those rules. Okay, so let's go up here and then make a left, which we get out. Dum, 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 dum. Slime. Slime everywhere. Well.
Whispers dance on the wind.
I guess we'll turn this in and then we'll go to the Maw. Because we can teleport back to that. Sorta, kinda. Ugh. Wow. Today's flying by.
This is how you do it. Warg.
Uh-oh.
Please excuse me. That was embarrassing. I meant to say, Jag.
That barrel roll was very well timed. That was good. Some dungeons here. One of these days I should run a dungeon, huh? If they're soloable. If you can run them solo, we'll try that. Because I don't want to do it as a tank. Or the tank of the group, because that would be embarrassing for me. Because I haven't been a tank ever? At least in World of Warcraft. Have you ever played a tank? I don't think so. Well, I guess I kind of did when we did Classic last year, or whenever that was, when I was doing the Druid. I did a little bit of tanking, but that was horrible.
You here for inspection?
Yay, anima.
Everything must be earned.
Why is this flashing? Set. Ooh, that's a nice pretty set, isn't it? Might have Maldraxxus. Oh, the
Hey,
legs.
bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
I'm fine. Okay, so that's done. So we're going to go back to Morbos, right? Is that the name of it? Oribos, not Morbos. Oribos. But it is Morbos. So the quests you do in the different realms, that's the only way you get anima. You just don't get anima for killing stuff, right? I think I asked this before. Can you get anima from doing PvP? That means you basically just sit and stare at your group without talking for 20 minutes to collect loot. Yeah, that's so exciting. That's exciting stuff. That's why I do it all the time. Talents, achievements, quest log, guild and community, group finder, player versus player, random battlegrounds. Oh, you do get anima for it. For winning, random battlegrounds. Should do that real quick, maybe? I need to get my points set up. See how bad I am at PvP with the Death Knight. Oh, enemies with 10 yards slowly decay, losing up to 30% of their max health every 2 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Necrotic Aura. All enemies within 8 yards take 8% increased magical damage. Death grip causes the target to be unable to move faster than normal. Strangulate. Constrict the enemy's throat, silencing them for 5 seconds. Blood for blood. Sacrifice 50% of your total health to increase the damage done by your heart strike by 60% for 12 seconds. Reduce the cooldown and duration of your dancing rune weapons by 50%. So, cooldown is 2 minutes. So, they get it down to 1 minute and 8 seconds long. So, it lasts for 12. Death Chain. Change 3 enemies together, dealing shadow damage and causing 20% of all damage taken to also be received by the others in the chain. Murderous Intent. You focus the assault on this target, increase their damage taken by 3% for 6 seconds. Blah. Dark Simulacrum, whatever. It's a dark ward on an enemy player that persists for 12 seconds. I don't want to do active stuff. Increase the spell damage reduction effect of your anti-magic zone by 60%. Rotten Wither. I'll take Necrotic Aura. So, I don't remember picking these. Your Death and Decay haunts enemies each time it deals damage, absorbing healing equal to 100% of damage dealt. Sounds nice. Okay. That works. Okay, let's see how bad this will go. I want to be... If we're doing a random one, you can't really select the one you want, right? Ooh, look, I'm honor level 8. I don't know what that means anymore. Join the queue. Okay, so that... Guess we'll head over to Ardenweald while we're waiting for the queue.
Let's find shinies.
The purpose reveals our way.
Forced refugees. What am I supposed to be doing for this?
Order shall be restored.
Training in Ardenweald. Complete 3 world quests in Ardenweald for your entrance, and Ardenweald defended. So I call to Ardenweald.
You are welcome here.
So any of these. Ooh, an neck item. Forest refuge. I guess we can do that first since it looks like it's completed.
Keep to the
Ugh. Happy Monday. Happy New Year. Thank you very much for coming out watching today. Much appreciated. We're going to be doing this for about another hour or so. And then we'll switch over to some Avorian for the rest of the day. And I got a break coming up in about 10 to 15 minutes roughly. First break of 2. I'm going to get murder-rated in PvP too, because I've got crappy gear. Yeah, a bunch of greens, a couple of minor blues at best. It's got a blue sword at least, but still. Crit is only 12, that's horrible. Mastery, 27. Mastery Bloodshot. Every time you heal yourself with Death Strike, you gain 26% of the amount healed as a physical damage absorption shield. Also increases your attack power by 13%. Parry. I don't have any leech. 3% dodge. Versatility. Oh, do they do gems anymore? Because I don't see anything that's... Or is it done differently? What do jewelers do, I guess is the question. Because that used to be a big thing. But I don't see any slots on any of the gear.
What would you leave behind?
A warning silence. Oh, it's a dungeon. Eventually start running into socketed stuff. Oh, okay. And then runes, the inscription stuff, is that still a thing? Because I don't... You got profession, spell book. I don't even remember where the... Like the inscription stuff. I don't see that anywhere either. Or they move it... Or am I looking in the wrong spot? I really don't remember to look. It's been so long. Ooh, I'm a Death Lord. Specialization of talents, because you didn't used to be in this area. Spell book abilities. General. Death Knight stuff. What was it here? Now, the primary purpose now is missives, which take the randomness out of secondary stats on crafted items and 4 legendaries. way? Ish, kinda. Missives. Take the randomness out of secondary stats on crafted items and for legendaries. Oh, so that's the whole... whatever. I was gonna say, this guy's running awfully fast, but he's my little friend, isn't he? He's supposed to help me kill stuff. Stallic
Crowd is
Amphitheater.
unusually rowdy tonight. I suspect foul play. Could you investigate for me?
Sure. Got nothing else to do. No, you're a boggart. Take this. Well, that was awfully nice. Not, this should teach you a lesson. Turn me into a frog. Exposed boggart slain. So you just have to go on, talk to him? Kai as Argus the Unmaker. I think I didn't have to kill him, right? What? Could a boggart do this? I don't know, could they? Okay, so that was overkill.
Need something? I've got glory to earn.
This seems kind of silly. Just want to point that out.
Everyone has to start somewhere, right?
Why am I losing health? Why was I losing health? Like a lot of health. I don't know why that was happening. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary, but probably was. Okay, PvP. First time in a long time. I'm going to be horrible. I know that. I don't even know what the different PvP battlegrounds are anymore. I have no idea what this is. So what's the goal here? I'm not the only person.
Let me have a look at you. Pathetic. Why aren't there any dark rangers in your ranks? Well, you'll have to do.
So... I have no idea what to do here at all.
Champions of the Horde, we have found azurite deposits on some wretched island off the Perilous Coast. It is your duty to secure it in the name of the Dark Lady. Your mission here is simple. Collect every bit of azurite and leave nothing for the Alliance to find. I trust that isn't too hard to grasp. Down there, azurite! Take it for our war chief. And should those Alliance get in your way, litter the beach with their corpses. Move!
Oh, I thought I was gonna die. Look, I'm dead. That went quick. I did shit for damage, but... Oh, I can't move out of this. Yeah, this is going to go well. This is going incredibly well. So what is it? 10 on 10? I got cannons. Do they do anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I'm not even on the right. Oh no, I'm horrified. Yeah, this is going well. This is going incredibly well. I'm not even the right thing. I'm not blood. I'm unholy, which isn't a bad deal, but I forget what I'm supposed to do here.
Supplies are on the way. I better not see the Alliance getting them before you do.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh look, we're miners.
There are more azurite eruptions around this blasted island. Check your map to find them.
Yep, I'm doing wonderful here. I don't think I've done squat. Look at me. 3 deaths. 1 honorable kill. Somehow I did 29,000. That's not even respectable. Not even respectable. Again, I have no idea where stuff is on this map. Guess we'll go that way.
Grab these supplies, if you need them, but don't lose sight of the Banshee Queen's prize.
Hey, I didn't die. Yet.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break.
After this fight. Well, didn't go so horrible that time. Of course, I got some healings in, or healings on me, so that helped. More importantly, are we winning? No, we were not winning. We were losing horribly. Oh well.
Supplies are on the way. I'd better not see the Alliance getting them before you do.
I forget I have this. Well, we haven't lost yet. That's a plus, I guess. We're gonna lose, but we haven't lost yet.
Acceptable first effort, but we need more Azerite.
Hey, Veronica, when is my next break? Nope. Hey, Veronica, when is my next break?
Your next break is in 2 hours.
That's good. What's over here? Anything good? I don't think so. Oh, there's a thing right here. That'll work.
Grab these supplies, if you need them, but don't lose sight of the Banshee Queen's prize.
Stupid rogues.
Almost there. Do not relent. More Azerite.
Well, we have an outside chance of winning. A very outside chance, but it's a chance. Yeah, we lost. Oh well. Got a long way to go. Oh, now the whining continues. Or the whining has started. Ta-da! So how bad did I do? Did 100,000 damage related to what? Kind of not great, not good, kind of blah. Got 10 HK at least, but no killing blows, but I don't expect to get those. Only died 6 times. I need to learn how to play this again. Anyway, it's break time. So, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let's see where I end up first here. Make sure I'm not going to die. Horrible death. Because am I going to be flagged for PvP after that? I don't think so. I'm not sure how that works anymore.
The crowd is unusually rowdy tonight. I suspect foul play.
So I'm not tagged. I'm not PvP flagged, sorry. Okay, I'm not PvP flagged, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes. And we'll do this for another hour or so, and I'll switch over to Oborian. Okay, that's it. Be back shortly. Thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so again, we'll do this about 45 minutes or so, and we'll switch over to some more in. So thank you very much for watching. Quests. We'll have to devote one day to PvP at some point, just to get ready, or get back in with the group, because I've really enjoyed PvP and this for a long time. It's got flaws, it's not perfect, but it was enjoyable for most of the time. So again, this is just a matter of just clicking on things, isn't it? Or is there a way to tell? Did that count? Yeah, it did. Where are they hiding? You look guilty. Three to go. I noticed a way to accurately pick the right one every time, but there is an achievement to get 8 correct guesses in a row. Yeah, somehow I think that's more luck than anything else. I mean, how do you know? Just by looking at them. See? This guy... What's a bard? Can you eat it? What's the spinning thing? 2 more. Just like that. An anima flower bud. Is that good or bad? 5. 5 anima for killing that thing? That's it? That seems a little wrong. Tried this music. It's designed to put you to sleep. Pretty sure. Uh-oh, gonna turn me into a frog. That was really unnecessary, but, you know. Screw it.
Boggart's in the audience. Wouldn't be my first haunted play. The show must go on.
So, got a nice little necklace piece here, so it's more stamina, more critical haste, and avoidance. So definitely an upgrade. Okay, next. What's this one? Digital binds when picked up. It's a trinket. Incoming attacks have a chance to trigger a retaliatory strike, inflicting nature damage, split between all nearby enemies, and healing you for 2,000. Damage and healing are increased per enemy struck by up to 5. Sounds cool. Let's go check it out. I just have to find the way out of here, which is over here, it looks like. So again, doing daily, well, world events. Shouldn't really call them dailies, right? World events. We're in Ardenweald. Land of music that puts you to sleep.
These Spriggans need to be stopped. I say we give them a taste of their own medicine.
So what am I doing? 10 Spriggan fed to the craw. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? Yeah, daily by any other name. Yep.
Give me your best shot. You should have lost.
Croaking bag. Attempt to capture a Sickthorn Spriggan in the bag. The Spriggan must be weakened by first to be 6. Oh, shit. Well, that's gonna make it tricky, isn't it? So unstable was that? So I can't really kill them. I have to just hurt them really badly. This pod seems to contain something valuable, but it is closed tightly. As you place your hand near it, one of the small flowers buds in the pod lights up and opens. Perhaps a Lighting up Luna light buds found nearby will open the pod. 5, that should be sufficient. Okay. You say so? Lighting these up? How do you light them up? Lighting them up, but they don't tell you how to do that. Captured soul.
Form suits you.
What? I think I just screwed them here. I think I just screwed them a little bit on those things. Get away from me. You pests. So, fed to the craw. Do I? Uh-oh, game crashed. What the hell? Let the game crash. Now it's restarting. Blizzard. What the hell? Done crashing yet? Oh, we gotta restart though. Oh, okay, so I 10 bagged frogs. I gotta restart the game though. Because OBS thinks it's not didn't restart when it does that. Okay, let's try. Again.
Hello everyone.
Uh-oh.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Ta-da. Let's try this again. So by the time you get to level 60, or finish this little mini storyline by getting to 60, how many of these people are still alive? Hey. Okay, so that's 3. You're another frog thingy, right? That didn't do anything. Don't die. There you go. I've got 4 out of the 10 I need. Ugh. I guess it can't. That one counts. Dun, dun, dun. Looking for stuff to capture with stuff in a bag. Count. You don't count, but that does. Six, 4 more. Three more. But you can't swim. That's okay because we only have 2 more to go. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, listen, bitch. How did they... That's bullshit that they can take that like that. I can't stop them. That's that's shitty. It's also a very bullshit move to do. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to take it once it's engaged, right? Okay, it's 1 more. Good design there, Blizzard. Hey, our research is done. Oh look, she's the one who did that to me, wasn't she? Yeah, I'm at 10. dum, dum. Oh, forget. So this thing, we're supposed to light these somehow, right? It doesn't say. Did it? Perhaps lighting up the buds found near the room open the pod. 5 of them should be sufficient. You know this because you are psychic. She puts your hand near it. So how do you actually light them up, though? We're talking these things. So how do you light them up? Apparently I'm not psychic enough. So I gotta feed these guys into the craw, which is over here. Are you the craw? You're the craw. Feed the poor bird. He looks like he's starving.
I just love creative solutions. Maybe now they'll think twice about stirring up trouble.
Giving tanks have a chance to trigger retaliatory strike, inflicting nature damage split between all nearby enemies and healing you for 2,000. You should probably use that. Critical strike chance there. Chance to deal an additional shadow damage. Ugh, let's put that thing in there. Looks fat enough for a bird, does he? Okay. I'll take your word for it. I don't see a whole lot of birds. Oh, look at all these stats. What's... I don't get the pod thing because they don't actually tell you what to do. So this is Withering Plague. Heart Strike deals 15% increased damage to enemies infected by Blood Plague. Yes, please. We got a flight point here. I don't know, have we been there? Let's find out.
It's too far away.
Thing is, there are 5 flowers you have to light up by walking over them. Oh, you have to walk over them. Is that how they light? Oh, well, son of a bitch. That's obvious. How come they don't show up to me as a herbalist? This is 3. It's 4. Where's number 5? Where'd they hide the 5th one? You would think it'd all be right here. Is it under there? Think I'd be sneaky about this one? Oh. You don't count.
Someone wants a stabbing.
Someone wants a stabbing. Not me. I just want a flower that's supposed to be glowing, but it's not. Obviously, right in this area. Okay, where they're hiding it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you hiding? There you are. Look, it's there. Spore pods. Woohoo! Whole 10 anima for that. So stupid. So stupid for doing this stuff. Ow. Maybe. So where's this flight path? Up here, straight ahead. That's a dungeon. Repairs. Who needs repairs? Oh, we haven't been here before. I wanted to go down here, but there's no flight path down there because I haven't been there yet. Looks like we're running. I could fly over there and run that way. Another night moth. Is there a road that even goes that way? Maybe? Okay, let's head south. That general direction. I'm sure we'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen to us? Die multiple times, I guess, but that's not too horrible. Wouldn't be the first time. So basically those chests, you go around and do whatever they want you to do for, what, 10 anima? What it looks like. Surprised I think it didn't zap me. Keeper of the Awakening? Who are you?
However I can.
What is this place? Stuff.
All things in balance.
Lots of anima are random. Some are also give rep. Okay. It's in the tree. It's in the tree. How do you get up there? Oh, a bounding shroom. There we go. Oh, it's one of this stuff. Well, I landed on the tree. But now what? Where is it? There it is. I just have to do this without falling off. Just like that. Oh, this is brilliant. Who came up with this idea? Nosedive. And I missed. Okay, F this. I can't be bothered with that kind of crap.
The Trust dare lay claim to this grove. Show them no mercy.
Thorn in their side. Disrupt the Trust efforts. Okay, how to do that?
Hey bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Oh, that's not quite true. I got up not that long ago. This is going to take a while with them so spread out like this. So the spirit, are we supposed to do something special with these guys? Seems to have a chance to, no, we already had that almost. So these guys are just laying on the ground. Thorn in their side. I feel like I should be doing something with these, but I don't see anything really to do. Fairy dust too. Stupid hunters. Gotta hate hunters so much when I'm not a hunter. Where are we supposed? I don't understand why they're laying there like that. Oh, screw it. Not exactly sure why I got giant there like that, but I don't know what triggered. Down, so down to... We're at 27%. This is taking forever. It's 3% per kill on those guys. Ugh. Oops.
Oops. Is that all you can say?
Yeah.
That was really poorly done.
I know. These things have to make this go faster, but I don't see a way of doing anything for this, is there? You could defeat the powerful foes of whatever. Yeah, let's get these guys in here. That helped, 57%. So again, %. Get away from the stupid alliance. Fear? I don't think so. Dum 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 dum. Oh, stupid things, whatever you are. What percentage? 76. You one of them? Yes, you are. Again, these have to be able clickable somehow to speed us along. How? Disrupt the just efforts. Thorn in their side. Elevated spirit. How do you make them more elevated? Done yet? It's 92%. This guy, he's special? He looks special. Burning those cooldowns.
Your actions have helped keep these monsters in check. Queen's blessings, friend.
Ta-da! Timing. I get something? Okay, so. Potency conduit. Archtrick deals blah blah blah. Add this conduit to your collection at the Forge of Bonds, which we're not close to at the moment, so. But. What more do we have to do over in this area? Challenges and revenue. Call the Arden Wheel, ready to turn in. Training an Arden Wheel. So what are those turn-ins? Oh, we have to go back, isn't it? Okay, well, time to go back. It's a little bit of running around. Look, it's a big giant tree with a hole in it. Dum, 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 dum. So I have to go back to Maldraxxus. Do the turn-ins. Actually turn to the right way for a change.
Greetings, mortal.
So, Maldraxxus, right? Yes. So we're going to go back. We got the 2 turn-ins. Wowie. What's Wowie? That I turned the right direction? Hey, I was impressed. If I'm impressed, you should be impressed. How much money do I have? I'm at 28,000. Oh, the tree with the hole in it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tree with a hole in it. Got little helmets I can have. Dum, dum, dum. You would think in the afterlife you'd be able to teleport instantly wherever you want to go. Because is that the whole point of being in the afterlife? Or do we not get to do that because we're technically not dead? Oh look, more stuff. Blingtrong. Oh, give me your stuff.
Looking for a fight?
Sanctum upgrades. What's this? Powering the portals. The Primus wants to maintain a network of portals that link the Necropoli of Maldraxxus directly to the seat of the Primus. The lack of anima and recent destruction of many of the Necropoli have rendered those connections inactive. With the anima you have provided us, we have managed to reconnect one of those portals. You shall once more be able to travel to one of our great Necropoli, assuming it still exists. Okay. We will not do that today. Or is this going to send me off there? There we go. There's our transport network. Requires more fairy dust? Okay. So you need to get dead to do that? I guess.
You look oddly hale today.
Travel through the whatever.
For the Margrave
Again.
and Maldraxxus.
Not today.
And what have you done lately?
This
Watch
stuff.
yourself, or I might replace you.
You're now 3. Healing potions. Yay. 2, but healing potions. Okay, so collected from the Queen's many groves. Convocation of the Dead. When a festering wound bursts, the cooldown of Apocalypse is reduced by half a second. Okay. Obliterate increases the damage of your next frost strike by 6%. Stacks up to 2 times. So those both things are for stuff that I'm currently not spec'd as. That's okay. Then we have to be over on the other side.
my apprentice. You return at last.
Oh, see? You can open this up. Uses frictionless coating. So what can we put over there? One of these? Add this conduit to your collection at the forge. Okay. Right click. Okay, learning. What's it there? Okay. So we're set. Okay, so this one. Heart Strike deals 15% increased damage to enemies inflicted by Blood Plague. Obliterate, that's Frost. And this is Unholy. So, for this one, put there. Oh, we gotta put up there. This is just anima that it consumes. Conduit energy. Oh, you can only do this so many times. Okay, when reduced below 50% health, ooze curses or courses over you, granting you a shield for 15% of your maximum health for 10 seconds. May only occur once per 30 seconds. Travel loop. While standing still, you slowly build stacks of loops Wanderlust. At 5 stacks, your movement speed is increased by 10% for 2 minutes. Really? 10% for 2 minutes. That's kind of cool. Okay, so your first attack or spell cast on an enemy increases your damage done to them by 10% for 10 seconds. Limit 1. Okay. Decisions. Anyway, we're about that tomorrow. Because we need to switch over to Aurorian.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Do I know you?
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Okay, yeah, so thank you for watching. We're going to switch over to Aurorian now. And so today is done for World of Warcraft. We'll come back to this tomorrow, though, for the first half of the stream. But for now, we shall exit the game and go over to Aurorian. No break. No break for another hour.